part 2. If I don't break it down into sections, then if I reach my maximum capacity, then the whole video is lost, you see. At least I can keep sections of it that way. Because I did lose a section yesterday after I filmed in Glastonbury. There's a goat there, look. Right on the edge. Let's watch him for a moment. I say it's a him because it's got quite a hair growth and a beard and large horns, so it looks male to me. Looks like he's chewing the cud. His chin is flicking backwards and forwards. So he's found himself a nice little rock. Yeah, that's what we try to do, find ourselves a nice little rock. Because we need a solid foundation. Yes, odd, they're rock. Yeah, fantastic climbers, the goats. They can traverse quite steep faces. Quite a few of them around here. Okay, let's move on. He's just happy doing this thing. I think these little areas that poke out like this are called the pinnacles, and here are the highest peak of it, 400 foot above the road level. You can see the road down there now. Got to make sure I've got a stable footing, because if I go over the edge there, that's it, game over. And if you come up here in the lashing rain and the heavy wind, it's going to be pretty difficult to get to the edge, that's for sure. And with wet footing as well. Zoomed in all the way there to the road. "400 feet, okay. I get a little bit vertigo. I stand so close to the edge.
Cheery, reminiscing on the farm.
Go down here.
Yeah, it will take us way less time to get down. Because we're not leaving and we're not going up. Yeah.
You don't look down on the birds very often, but I am now. The crows are in the tree way down there. Yeah, it's quite stunning really, isn't it? How water can cut such a deep groove through the rock, you know. Just over time it does it, you know. Gentle persuasion. Perseverance. There's Glastonbury. I see it right in the distance now. There. It's Axbridge Reservoir. You got the Bristol Channel, I can see there, the water. The other side is Wales. It goes up to Bristol over that way. Second largest city in UK or England, I believe. South towards France over that way. If you cross the English Channel. Ireland, probably out that way. Wales, Scotland, way up that way. Cheddar Gorge. There's a big cave at the bottom. You pay money to go in. You probably could do that with me. We'd pay and go in there. Apparently the Cheddar lady was found there. Neanderthal skeleton, I believe, according to science, or what's the study of man? Anthropology, is it? Something like that. These scientific terms. I'm more into my mystical terms than scientific terms, but wow, look at that rock face. Looks pretty ancient, cragged and old, like an old elephant. Whoa, right on the edge, look. I don't think that's dog shit, it must be goat shit. Because only a goat would have a shit that close to the edge, that's for sure. I don't think a dog is, well, unless it's a stupid dog. I suppose there's plenty of them around. Look at that. Straight down. Straight down. Awesome. Bit of sunshine peeking through the cloud there. I've been up here when it's 30 degrees before. You certainly build up a sweat then. Oh, there's people climbing there. Oh my goodness. Who in their right mind would do that? Let's zoom in on them. Do you see them? Yeah, look there. Wow. I mean, I like to be a hero and an adventurer, but in the inner realms. I mean, what's the goal of doing that? It's just a sport, isn't it? It's not as though they're looking for their beloved who's at the top of the hill there. Well, he's almost upside down now. He's on an overhang. That looks pretty difficult. Nah, not for me. My sport was golf. It's a little less dangerous than that. Let's carry on. Free will. He can do what he pleases, I suppose.
Yeah, we can come to yeah. Now last time we were going like there. Where's goes? Like there. I was like there. Was get locked. Oh yes, go play with us. Oh yeah.
So we're heading down now, because this is the edge of the Mendip Hills, as the water finds its way to the levels. They're called the Somerset Levels over here. And it wouldn't take much of a sea level rise or a tsunami of some sort for that whole area, that whole level area, to be consumed, engulfed by water. Because it's not far above sea level, really. There's a big goat there, and it's got big horns, that one. A few there. That's the big one. There. There's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them over there. Let's get a bit closer. Got a noisy eater. Scoffing away at something. Oh, don't want to stumble there. Nearly did. Get a bit giddy and a bit sweaty. You got to look. This is the pinnacle. Look at this. How far out will I go? Little narrow spit of land with a 300-foot drop at either side. A bit like something out of Lord of the Rings. Don't look down. I'm right at the end now. Hey, look. They climb on a little bitty rope like that. Wow. Little bitty rope, man. I suppose he's below me and they're coming up here. I'll try not to drop my phone. There's more climbers down there. I'm not going to get any closer to the edge to hang over. Sorry about that. That's as close as I get. Let's go and have a look at the goats. Big rocks fall down there as well. When I walk up along the road, you'll see some craters where rocks have fallen off from up here and smashed down onto the roadside and the pathways. And there's big craters at the bottom, foot deep, the impact. Okay, we've done that bit. There's goats chilling up there, a big one up there. That noisy eating one over there. Is it eating or is it doing something else? I'm not sure. There's two sitting there. It's quite a big one, big horns. It's a really big one over there. Couple behind that tree over there, making that noise. Let's go that way. There used to be one goat here that was infamous. He had a reputation for being very, very angry and stubborn. It died a year or two ago. That's why it was in the paper. Or in there. I don't think they're eating. I think it's like a mating ritual or a fight over a female or something. Yeah, they're ramming each other. They're playing battering rams. Practice for a fair maiden. Yeah, so they can be quite... they're all chilling out over here. I'm not going to go and disturb them. We're going to take an alternative route up this face here. I may have to use both my hands to climb up here. Yeah, I'll be alright. It's quite steep. A little bit wet in places. Try not stumble. Yeah, it should be okay. Yeah, there we go. Made it. So I was out on that little pinnacle over there. Let's crack on. I'm going to cut this off at the moment.